Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's live class session. So today in our English grammar, we are going to learn about subject and verb agreement. Clear children? So today our topic is subject and verb agreement. So what is a subject? First of all, what is a subject? About whom we are talking. Then what is a verb children? The action which is done by the subject. Okay. Now before going in detail, so here we are having a presentation. So let me read it for you. My father are teaching me to jump from branch to branch. I is small, so I has not learnt two things well. My mother know everything about climbing, but I does not know much. So what is wrong with what the baby monkey says? Discuss and correct it. So if you just read this presentation, you find this that something is wrong. The sentences are not giving us the correct meaning. No, yes or no? So what we have to do is, we have to correct this, in the sense not these particular sentences, like how we have to present the correct sentences. Okay, so what do we need? How we have to write them to have a correct order of the sentences. Okay children, so let us do that. So what is subject verb agreement? So in a sentence, the subject should agree with the verb. In a sentence, the subject should agree with the verb. So that means subject and verb must go with the same number. With the same number. Number is here, I am not talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is not the number here. I am talking about singular and plural number, like plural number, singular and plural. Okay. So this subject, if it is in singular, then even the verb also must be in singular form. If the subject is in plural form, even the verb must be in plural form. Hope you know, everybody children, what is a singular form and what is plural form. Yes or no? Yes. So singular in the sense, it's if we are talking about only a single person or a single thing. Plural is more than one. Clear? Yes. So here our verb is, we are having verbs be verb and have verb. Okay. This be verb, how does it change in the present tense and how does it change in the past tense? And when we are having these subjects in our sentences, how must we connect it? That we are going to learn. Okay, before going into that, then I'm sorry, like yesterday when I was telling about nouns and pronouns, then I said that I is a noun. So that was a mistake. I comes under pronoun. So please rectify that children. Okay, and today we will continue with this. So when I is the subject and the sentence is in the present tense, then we have to use am. If the sentence is past tense, this am becomes was. Okay children. So if it is the subject, so in the present tense we have to use it am. What is this am here? It is the verb, and the same verb becomes was if the sentence is in past tense. Clear? I hope you know about present tense, past tense and future tense. Children, clear of these tenses? Present tense is like what we are talking about now. Past tense is what happened already, like what happened already. Future tense is what is going to happen tomorrow or in future. Okay, so these are the sentences. And now if you go for he, she, it. He, she, it or any other singular noun, then he, she, it or any other singular noun, if the subject is of these words, then in present tense we have to use is. In past tense we have to use was. Clear children? Yes. So if the subject is you, we, they or any other plural noun, then in present tense this be verb becomes are. Past tense it becomes were. If it is a plural noun. Okay. So be verb becomes am, is, are according to the subject. Okay. And in the present tense, and it becomes was, were in the past tense. Okay. For the same subjects, I, he, she, it according to the noun. Okay, sorry, according to the pronoun here. Okay. So again, if you take the have verb, then the verb forms for have is have, has, had. Have, has, had. These are going to change like this. So if the subject is I, you, we, they or any other plural noun, if the sentence is in the present tense, then we have to use have. The verb must be in have. Must be have. Okay. If the sentence is in past tense, we will be having had. The verb form is had. Okay, children? If the subject is he, she, it or any singular noun, the have verb form changes as has in present tense. Have is going to change as has in present tense, had in past tense. Okay. It plural form, it goes with have. Singular noun, it goes with has. For past, both past tense. Past in the sense past tense, both go change as had. Have is going to change as had. Have is going to change as had. Clear, children? So if you remember these things, then you will be able to write correct sentences. We will be able to do the subject verb agreement in a perfect manner. Clear? Okay. So let us practice some exercises, some examples here. See, rewrite the sentences with the correct form of the verbs in brackets. So you try to give me the answers through this live chat. Okay, I'll just check it. And here what we have to do, we are having the verb forms in the brackets. So whatever there is there in the brackets, these are the verb forms. See here, be, all these, all be verb forms. Be forms, okay, be verbs these are. So this we have to change in the correct form of the verb. So what we learned, children, if it is be, then we have to go with is, was, am, were, no, like according to the tense. Now we'll just read it up. I good at English only, but my brothers good at English as well as maths. So here instead of be, what we have to write, children? We are having I. When we are having the subject as I, and this sentence is like a present tense. Present tense, it is in present tense. So when this is in the present tense, then this be becomes as am. I am good at English only, but my brothers. This is singular. I is singular, no? And here brothers are what? Brothers, more than one, because we have added s here, brothers, plural form. Then what must be the verb here? But my brothers are are good at English as well as maths. Clear, children? Yes. Now here, if you go for the second one, my brother and I. My brother and I. Watching. Watching is again present tense only, present continuous. Okay. Sorry, my brother and I watching TV last evening, because okay, here it is last evening, last in the sense the before day. So then it becomes what? past tense. It already happened. So this sentence becomes a past tense. Okay. While our sister revising for her exams. So we are talking about yesterday's matter. So that's why this sentence is in past tense. And now according to that we have to change the verbs. My brother and I, because it is past tense here, be. So we are talking about two, whom? My brother and I, both of us. So what this becomes? Were. Were. Why? Because two persons here. It's in plural form. That is why it is were. Watching TV last evening while our sister, singular form, past tense, was. Was revising for her exams. Clear, children? Hope you are able to follow me. Yes, because this was in a past tense. Past tense. This verb, be verb, is going to change as were, as we have plurals here, and this verb is going to change as verb, as we are having singular form here. Clear? Okay. And now here the third one again. Where be you yesterday? Yesterday again, what, children, here? Yesterday again comes under past tense. So our verb, we have to change it into past tense. Okay. And you is what? Singular. I mean you in the sense, sometimes it's a plural form. Sorry, I have to tell you that I and you are always plural forms. I and you are always plural forms. We have to consider that as plural subject only. Okay, so you is here plural subject. So that is why where were you? Where were you yesterday? Because this is be verb, we have to change it in past tense. We have used were as the subject. You is in the plural form. Understood, children? Okay. Now we'll go to the next exercise. He have lots of money, so he can buy a new car. So before exercise we have changed the be verb. Here you are having have verb, okay. And for have, what did I say, children? You have three forms, that have, has and had. What are they? Have, has and had. Okay, this have verb is going to change as have or has or had according to the subject and the tense. Tense in the sense whether it is a present tense or past tense. Okay. Now the fourth sentence. He have lots of money. What is he here? A singular subject. What did we say? When the subject is singular and we are having have verb, it is going to change as has. This verb changes as has. He has lots of money, so he can buy a new car. Understood, children? Yes. Now, and this sentence is in present tense again. That is why we are using has. Okay. And fifth sentence. Students have less time for hobbies because they have lots of work. Students have less time for hobbies because they have lots of work. Any changes, children, in this sentence? Students, if you see, plural. They have less time for hobbies because they have lots of work. In which tense is this sentence? Are we talking about right now condition, or we are talking about yesterday's or tomorrow's condition? In general, we are talking about the condition of the students, the state of the students, that they are not having time for their hobbies. Okay, so it comes under present tense. Present tense. Okay, children, so students have less time. Because students is plural, have is the right verb there. No change. Students have less time for hobbies because again plural here. Again have is the correct form of the verb because they have lots of homework. So in this sentence there is no change. This is the perfect sentence. Okay children. Now we'll go to the sixth sentence. It dash been raining heavily this morning. It dash, here we have to change this have. Been raining heavily this morning. So what is it here? Is it a singular or a plural? Yes, this one is a singular form. Subject is in singular form. Have is in plural form. And now this have has to be changed in singular form. Okay. And what happens when have comes for singular form? It becomes as has. It has been raining heavily this morning. Because we are talking about today's condition, that is present continuation. This is. It has been raining heavily. It's raining still. So this present tense becomes, this sentence is in present continuous. That is why we have to use it as it is for a single subject. That is it. It has been raining heavily this morning. Understood children? Now the seventh one. The teacher dash teaching and the students be listening to her. The teacher be teaching and the students be listening to her. Where is the, what we have to do here is first identify the sentence. In which tense is the sentence? The teacher teaching, listening. In the sense it's going on. It's going on right now. I am teaching you. Okay, I am telling something about English grammar and you are listening to me. So we are present here. So that is why this sentence comes under present tense. Okay, so the teacher, this be form, what it will happen, be verb is going to change as is. Why? Because teacher comes under singular form here. Okay, students, more than one, singular or plural children? Yes, they come under plural form. And the students, instead of this be, we are going to make it as are. The teacher is teaching and the students are listening to her. Okay children, if I say, because I am teaching you, then this be what it has to become? What it has to become? Am. I am teaching and you are listening to me. Yes or no? You again comes under plural form I said. So, I am teaching and you are listening to me. Okay children? Okay. So, then what is the next sentence? Where dash, not blank, where be my books. So, this be we have to change. This be we have to change actually. Where be my books. Books. See, books. What is book here? Singular or plural? What is book here children? Yes, it is a plural form. Why? Because more than one. More than one. Okay. So, when this is in plural form, then what should be the verb form? Be verb form here. Any guesses children? You can just write down the word. Whatever may be the answer, you can just write down the word there in the live chat. Okay. Yes, it is are. Where are my books? Clear? Okay. So, like this you have to agree with the subject and verb. That is called subject and verb agreement. Okay. We'll do some more exercises. And why have she left it? Why have she left it? If you see here, What is the subject here? She. Then verb is left. Left. In which tense does it come? Left. Is it present tense or past tense? Yes, it comes under past tense. It comes under past tense. And what we are having here? Verb form is have. No. Verb form. And when the have verb is in singular form and it is set in the past tense, then this is going to change as had. You remember? It is going to change as had. Why had she left it? Why? Because our verb is in past tense. Why had she left it? Yes, children, are you clear with that? Okay. So clear with the tenses, subject and the verb forms. Okay. So we are going to learn something more about the subject and verb. Okay. See here. In the simple present tense, singular subjects take a verb with s or es and plural subjects take a verb without s or es. See, you must be very careful in doing this type of exercises, children. So listen carefully. In a simple present tense, singular subject, in the sense if the sentence is in simple present tense, if the subject is singular, then the verb is going to be with s or es. If it is plural, the subject is plural, then a verb is without s or es. See, singular with s or es, plural is without s or es. And I already said to you that I and you, these two are regarded as plural subjects. I and you have to consider them always as plural subjects. Clear, children? See, for example, here we have taken the same sentence in 3 different forms here. Okay, with singular and plural. First sentence is I go to school. I go to school. Second one, he goes to school. Third one, she does not go to school. Okay. So why we have kept go here in the first sentence? Subject is I and the sentence is in present tense, and the verb, because I is a plural subject, the verb must not have s or es. No, it must not have s or es. That is why I go to school. Clear, children? I is the subject. It comes under plural form. Go is the verb. And as I is in plural form and the sentence is in simple present tense, go does not have any suffixes. Okay, suffixes is nothing but s, adding some more letters here, s or es. So I go to school. Okay, I go to school. And if you go to the second sentence, he goes to school. He goes to school. He, which form? Singular or plural? Yes, singular. Singular. So when the subject is in singular form, okay, and it is in present tense, we have to add es or s according to the verb, es or s, okay, to continue the verb in the sentence. So he goes to school. Here also same. She does not go to school. She again singular. Does not, in the sense for do, we are adding es. Why? Because the subject is singular. We have to add es or s to the verb. take a verb with es or es. So for do, we are adding es because this is a negative sentence. We made it as not, does not. It is a negative sentence, whereas he goes to school is a positive sentence. No, he is going. She does not, she is not going, in this is negative sentence. That is why we added nt. She does not go to school. Clear, children? Yes. So singular subject, when the sentence is in present tense, if the subject is singular, then verb must be must have s or es, and if the subject is plural, then the verb must not have s or es. And another important thing, I and you are regarded as plural subjects. Understood, children? Clear with this? Yes. Now, so here we'll just do some exercises as we have learnt, like how we have to add and what we have to not add for singular and plural subjects. Okay, so rewrite the sentences with the correct form, in the sense simple present tense of the verbs in brackets. Here see, first one, mother cook dinner while we read our lessons. So what we have to change is these verb forms. Verb forms. Okay, what we have learnt, if the subject is singular, who is the subject here? Mother is the subject, and verb is in singular form. Verb is, we have to, what we have to add here? Because this is singular, we have to add s or es. For cook, what we will add? Mother cooks. We are going to add yes. Mother cooks dinner while we read our lessons. This read is not going to change. It remains the same. Why? Because we comes under plural form. Okay, that's why the verb remains the same. Mother cooks dinner while we read our lessons. Clear, children? Okay. Now the second sentence. I live nearby where he live. I live nearby where he live. I, what is it? Singular or plural? Plural. Then will live change? Must we add s or es? No. Because this is plural, no need to change the verb here. Verb form. I live nearby where he, what we have to do here? Yes, we have to add yes. Why? Because he is a singular subject. I live nearby where he lives. Clear, children? Now the third one. She know that we work as hard as she do. She, what is it? Singular. Again we, plural. She, singular. So no, here we have to add or not? S and yes. Yes, she knows that we, no change, because subject is plural. As hard as she, es, does, does, does. For do, the verb form is going to change by adding es. It becomes does. She knows that we work as hard as she does. Clear, children? Yes. Now the fourth one. It rain a lot in the summer, but it do not rain much in the winter. Again it, singular. Again it here, singular. So we have to add s or es. So for rain, what does rain becomes here? Rains. Do become does. So now the sentence is like this. It rains a lot in the summer, but it does not rain much in the winter. Clear, children? Yes. Mostly if you observe the words like go, do, so these are ending with the wo. This verb verbs are ending with wo. Go, do, do. For these type of words, normally, maximum, we are adding es. So like other type of words like work, rain, no, all these live. So we are just adding yes. Okay, so this also you have to concentrate. You have to concentrate. You have to try to identify like which words are going to end with es, which are going to end with es. Okay, children, don't get confused. Okay, now the fifth one. The bear protect her babies and they always stay close to her. The bear. Which form, singular or plural? Singular. Protect her babies. Then this protect, what will it become? Protects. And they always. We are talking about they here. They always stay. This they, it is in plural form. That is why no change here. There is no change in the verb. That is they, it states like that only. Same as in the brackets. Okay. So the bear protects her babies and they always stay close to her. Clear, children? Yes. So I am just ending this topic here. So because you have to practice more at home. Today you just as I usually say, take some textbooks of yours or some storybooks and start identifying such type of sentences and like identify the subject, verb and which tense it is, like whatever we have learnt until now, start doing some exercises so that you don't get confused and you learn it perfectly. Clear, children? Okay then, take care. Goodbye. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon.